Evil teen girls rotting in prison. Part 12. Jarmecca Yvonne Whitehead, better known as Nikki, had twin daughters Jasmiyah and Tasmiyah on November 27, 1993, when she was just 18 years old. Growing up, the twins were honor roll students and Girl Scouts, and they seemed to be on the right path. As they got into their teen years, they started to have frequent conflicts with Nikki, and in 2008, they assaulted her and dragged her across the floor of their home. They were charged with battery and sent to live with their great-grandmother, Della Frazier. On January 5, 2010, the court sent them to live with their mother again. The girls voiced displeasure with the decision and said they wanted to stay with Frazier. The court ignored them and sent them to live with Nikki for a 2-week trial period. On January 8th and January 10th, police responded to domestic disturbance calls at the trio's Conyers, Georgia home, but no one was taken into custody. On January 13, 2010, Nikki woke up the twins, who had overslept and were late for school. The girls claim Nikki was angry and waving a pot around like she was going to hit them. One girl wrestled the pot away, but the altercation escalated when Nikki allegedly grabbed a knife. Nikki was hit in the head with the pot and a vase. She no longer had the knife in her hand, so she started to bite the twins and defend herself. One of the twins grabbed the knife and they stabbed Nikki while the other girl started choking her. Nikki was stabbed more than 50 times. Once she was too hurt to fight back, the girls dragged her into the bathroom and put her in the bathtub. She told her daughters she hated them before she passed away. The girls put their bloody clothes in the washing machine, cleaned up, dressed, and went to school. After school, they returned home and flagged down a police car that happened to drive by their home. They told the officer their mother was dead. Investigators were called to the home, and they walked in to find 34-year-old Nikki deceased in the bathtub. Blood was on the walls, ceiling, furniture, and carpet. The girls were taken to the police station, where they cried, moaned, and acted innocent. Police weren't falling for it. They made the girls change clothes, and they saw the bite marks and scratch marks on their bodies. After separating the twins, their stories weren't identical, leading to more suspicions. After questioning, the teens were sent to live with their great-grandmother. As the investigation continued, detectives learned about past domestic disputes between the girls and their mother. Later, they got possession of a letter Tasmiyah sent to her boyfriend, in which she wrote, "I told her that I wish she were dead." In May 2010, both girls were arrested and charged with murder and several other offenses. They both pleaded not guilty. In January 2014, Tasmiyah pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter, making false statements, and possession of a knife during a crime. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison. A month later, Jasmiyah pleaded guilty to the same charges and received the same sentence. The evil twins have been eligible for parole since 2017, but both remain locked up in separate Georgia prisons. Records indicate Tasmiyah will be released on parole in March 2026, while Jasmiyah has to wait until September 2027 to get out.